What's going on, guys? Welcome to a new video where today we are talking about the channel. More specifically, a blog post that I wrote on my website recently, and I don't really feel like I did a very good job of explaining my thoughts and intentions, and I wanted to kind of do a video explaining everything that I do with the channel, starting with sponsorships and making money off the channel. One thing I've never really been a firm believer in is making money off of the channel for any particular reason. And honestly, I've never really been a firm believer in sponsorships or anything like that, aside from the IT Now and 7 podcast and ultimately the 7 Talk show as well. And the reason for that is because I never really felt that sponsorships were the right answer when it came to creating content. I am the kind of person that will review a product or talk about something that I am genuinely passionate about. I'm not saying that everybody is the kind of shill that will just take any product or service and just review it for the sake of reviewing it and get paid for it. What I'm saying is you kind of have to pick your battles when it comes to creating content. I am the kind of person that does not want to get paid for creating that content because I firmly believe that I should have an open mind when it comes to talking about a product and or service. With all of that said, I have had at least one sponsor that I can recall on the channel, on the podcast, and that is Anchor. And Anchor is a podcasting platform that I did use for the 7 Talk show, 7 podcast, IT Now podcast, and the Talking Out Loud podcast. You see, creating podcasts is a whole different animal. You can create a video in under a day. When you are creating a podcast, it's usually a multi-day thing, depending on what you are covering in that podcast. I just never really had the urge to want to stick with the plan of keeping a podcast going, simply because it is such a tedious process. I could shoot a video like this one and get it done in under a day and, not break a sweat over it. But so keeping that in mind, I just want to be able to speak my mind about whatever product and or service I am talking about in a particular video, and I don't want any particular company to taint my point of view. That is explicitly why I do not work for any tech companies or tech retail stores, because I want to remain objective about everything that I talk about in every video. So that begs the question, how do I make money? Well, for starters, I have a day job that I work 3 days a week, and I also receive disability. My wife also has a day job that she works 5 days a week. So I have enough money to sustain this little side project. I don't really have the need or want to make any money off of this. Why I don't push people to subscribe or like my videos is it goes back to the whole thing with sponsorships. I don't feel like I should have to force someone to subscribe or like my videos, because you're watching this video because you are interested in something that I am talking about. And if you're not interested in that, obviously you're not going to do those things anyway. And ultimately, that's kind of been my logic for the past 12 years that I've been doing videos. To be honest with you, it's just something I enjoy doing. In any case, I want to know what you guys think in those comments down below. That's really all I have for today, folks. I'll see you guys next time.